Hi everyone, Scorp here. Continuing the Duelist of the Roses fairy playthrough of the Redux mod. Today we're gonna take on the final boss and then probably start the other side of the campaign. This guy has about triple our deck cost. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I don't think it matters, but it's pretty cool. I opened with a pretty decent hand. Sir... That was extremely rude. Well, there goes the pretty decent opening hand. I didn't play around the change of heart. And of course the computer punished me horribly. And now it's just gonna do double tremendous fire and I lose the game, right? Nope, that's a trap. I'm glad we don't have to care about this fight. This should be a pretty easy fight. Oh, now we're in tremendous fire range. Wonderful. Probably don't need that. Yeah, if we get tremendous fire, we lose, so. Nice gravity bind, nerd. Bye. Nice mirror force. I wanted the dimension hole there. And I can't quite kill this guy. Well, actually I can. Fairy leader powers are absolutely broken against this guy. Not that we really need Zoa, but... we got Cosmo Queen instead. Yeah, we kind of have leader powers that kind of just make this guy a non-factor. We'll go ahead and speed through these end cutscenes. Make sure you save, and I'll be back in a minute after I've switched over to, once I've restarted the game, to skip this. And we're back. Blah, 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 let's go attack Britain. But first, we have a reincarnation available. Wings of Wicked Flame will work great. So, I'll be back in another second after I'm done reincarnating. Well, we found ourselves another dancing elf, which is kind of what I expected to find. Reincarnating that. We also got a swordsman from a foreign land that I'll probably just throw in the deck because it's good enough. This weather control hasn't been useful. These are too expensive. We'll get rid of both of them for Dimension Hole. Again, I'm just trying to get my deck costs, or my summoning power costs down a little bit. This deck tends to have an issue where it just doesn't have enough summoning power. As usual, we'll go after Weevil first, because he has the lowest deck cost, just in case we want to actually go pretty high on the deck cost here. I don't think I put Grave Robber in, and I could definitely put that in. He usually equips his first creature, but I'm kind of scared of it. 1800's not quite enough. Well, he did equip his first creature. Well, it's not Jiraiya, so... Hopefully this is big enough. Beats Giant Flea, which is, I think, his best 4-star that's not Jiraiya. Yeah. I'm gonna ditch a card. I know I can just use the Hashiningen, but... I do always have to be a little bit cautious of Jiraiya. It's just the nature of my deck. Weevil has basically the best card in the game at dealing with me. That's really unfortunate. I would have preferred my creature to live. But 2,900 wasn't enough. Oh. This man is... I might take some damage here, but I'm pretty sure that's a trap. It's the top left of his deck leader. I'm gonna get Arsenal Bug real quick, and then I will continue my assault. We've got a couple turns on Larva of Moth. I kind of want to see what this card is, so... Yeah, negate attack. What alpha? Ooh, Dungeon Worm. I'd like to continue being pretty aggressive on him. And I put him to 50. This is probably my last turn to kill the Larva of Moth. Before it becomes a pupa. And then I'd have to deal with the Great Moth, which I don't want to do. Now I have lethal. If I move my deck leader forward one space... Bonk. By Larva. Bye to the giant flea. And we won the game. Again, nothing too difficult. We're just using our strength a little bit. Negate attack's the best thing I can get, just as reincarnation fodder, so I'll try to grab it. We didn't see a man-eater bug or anything, so... So it's not like we could grab something like that. We'll go ahead and go down south and take care... I'm gonna add Grave Robber to the deck first. All of these cards down here, I could get rid of Rota Medicine for sure. Yeah. We could use some better cards, but we're getting there. Slowly. The biggest problem with Fairies is there's like 15 cards that you kind of want in your deck that are all reincarnation only. And even if you can get 2 of them at a time with reincarnations, which is extremely rare, you're looking at like 8+ reincarnations. We will drag a Hashiningen behind us for quite a bit of this game, as we use it to buff things. Rex really thinks that your creatures are way stronger than his. Okay, and we'll flip Hashiningen. Now our Ray and Temperature is pretty strong. And we'll pretty much use Ray and Temperature and this Dark Witch to pretty well end the game. I was expecting a little stronger than 1500. I'm gonna be honest. I forget if this fusion works. It does. Yeah, I thought that did turn into a mystical elf. I just couldn't remember if it did. Because it doesn't make sense that it does, but it does. But it does make the fusion. It's a 800 or less attack. I'm just gonna get rid of one of these. Saving so that I can... this shouldn't fuse. I'm basically just saving up so that... what am I saying? I'm saving, I just needed a deck, I needed a spot to play a creature, and I wanted rid of the weaker of the 2 mystical elves. Man, this game is so easy. When Clovis forces you to take multiple turns to get to your opponent, and you're playing a really, really strong buff deck. Welcome to Fairies. Fairies would be pretty strong against other people as long as you can get the meta to not be super quick. Which I know that's asking for a lot because that's pretty hard. It'd be pretty hard for Fairies to actually stop other decks from just running them over. That's probably Fairies' biggest problem. Actually, that's definitely Fairies' biggest problem. But if they could somehow stop, like, Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon or Dark Dragons or some of these other options that can go extremely quick. They'd be extremely powerful. And then they also have to deal with Magical Neutralizing Force Field. At least they have their leader ability to do that, but yeah. This is going to be an extremely not fair game. Yeah. I'm sorry, buddy. I just want rid of every single card in my hand right now. Except for Darkness Approaches. I know this is a Speller Trap, so I'll just get rid of it. Okay. Yeah, this is not going to be much of a fight. I'm gonna, since I'm so close to him, he can never trigger my Hourglass of Courage, so I'll just get rid of it. And that's another Speller Trap, so... we can use this with this. Monster, and he no longer has cards he can play because all of his summoning zones are taken. So I will do this. And now I can just buff my creatures a little bit too much, or he can do that, and now this duel is completely over. So he has no cards he can actually play. And I will just make continue making stronger and stronger creatures until he loses. I am pretty certain that he can't stand up to this 3600 at all. I don't want to cause too much damage. Oh. I say that, and then I lose my creature. Permanently spellbinding all of his stuff is pretty brutal. I'm absolutely making certain that I can get over his stuff. No. No. You're not allowed. If you guys can't tell, I'm trying to get Temple of Skulls. And now I'm just overkilling. What a fair and balanced deck I have against a person that's running all zombies. If there's any piece of advice, it's don't run zombies or fiends against this kind of deck, or against fairies. Let's try to get Spellbinding Circle. And I missed. Poorly. Oh well. Spellbinding Circle would have been nice to reincarnate to try to get Mountain. Regardless, we did pretty well there. And, oh wow. This episode flew by. Thanks everybody for watching, and have a nice day.